Oh, piece of cake! Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Chris from Smithy Fitness, and today I'm in my kitchen. So normally I'm out in nature talking to you, but I've had a lot of questions about nutrition, and honestly, nutrition is a huge part of your success in any exercise program. It cannot be overemphasized how important it is. So today I'm going to share with you what I call the greatest protein drink in the history of the world. And I know that's a hell of a claim, but just hang on and watch, and I think you might just agree with me by the end. So the genesis for this protein drink is from Vince Gironda's 36 eggs a day program that he had. Now we're not going to eat 36 eggs a day. That's a little bit too much. Maybe younger people can try it, but I can't do it. But he recommended starting with a cup of cream. So let's pour this up to about a cup. This is half and half. It's just normal from the grocery store, nothing special about it. And then what I do is I add a few supplements. Now this, Vince didn't talk about this. Vince talked about the eggs and the cream and the protein powder. But I've added some supplements which I think really make it spectacular. So the first one is borax. Now, you might have used it in your laundry. There's more and more health professionals are talking about the benefits of borax, and there's lots of them. So first of all, borax used to be in our soil, but it's been depleted terribly. So to get proper amount of borax in your body, we need to supplement it. And I'm just going to cheat and look at my notes here so I don't tell you any lies, but basically borax is a natural mineral compound mined from the earth. Its level of toxicity is the same as salt, okay? So don't worry about it. You can take it safely. We don't want to overtake it, and I'll talk about that in a moment. It will improve, excuse me, it'll improve your bone and joint health. So it helps with arthritis and osteoporosis, calcium deposits. It strengthens your teeth. So Thomas DeLauer talked about it. He says, and I'm sure this is true, that the boron frees up your testosterone. There's a huge increase in free T, he says, and a decrease in estrogen, which increases your vitamin D, increases your DHEA. So there's all sorts of benefits to muscle building, obviously, when your T is high and your estrogen is low. So it's a terrific product. Now the recommended dose is about 1/8 of a teaspoon. So I'll take a little bit more than that because I'm doing this protein drink every 2 or 3 days. So I might take a quarter, even half a teaspoon sometimes, depending on how much of the drink I've been having that week. So that's the boron. Secondly, I'll bring in brewer's yeast. So and I'll take 2 teaspoons of brewer's yeast. It's a bit bitter, but brewer's yeast is very, very high. It's almost like a superfood. So let me check my notes on that. It's high in amino acids, heavy in proteins, in vitamins, lots of protein, lots of the B vitamins. It lowers your blood sugar levels, improves digestion, and on and on. If you research it, any of these products I'm showing you today, if you research it through Google, you'll agree with me that they're worthy of being involved with your protein drinks. Now lastly, I'm using a multi. Now I buy this from Canada Protein, that they call it Supermen. And the same thing with that, I'll use about a half teaspoon. And that's got everything in it, all the vitamins, K1, A, B, C, lots of the Bs. It's got the amino acids in it as well. All sorts of, it's kale and all sorts of things are in the Supermen. And that's the name for it. I'm sure girls can take it too. All right, so those are the 3 main additives. Then I'll go to my protein powder. And so I've got it in this jug, but I buy it in bulk. I buy it in 22 pound or 10 kilo packets. And it's grass-fed New Zealand whey isolate. So each scoop is about 30 grams of protein with 0 carb. This is flavored, so it's a chocolate milkshake. So taste is important too. So I'll just do 1 big scoop of that. Okay, so next is the eggs. So I've got the organic free-range extra large eggs, 7 grams of protein per, about 5 grams of fat, and 1 gram of carbs. So it's a very, very low carb drink, almost 0 carbs. I'm going to put a banana in a minute. That'll add a little sweetener and a little carb. So I kind of break my eggs very lamely. I just give it a whack and pour it in. And we'll just speed up through this very boring part, but 9 eggs are on their way. All right, so that's the 9 eggs in. Now, I do add a little bit of plain Greek yogurt, and I just do that to thicken it. This is 2%. And if you're going to eat yogurt, Greek yogurt's the way to go. Plain is definitely the way to go as well. We want no sugar in our systems, or as little sugar as possible. So I won't add very much, but that'll help the consistency and the taste a bit. Lastly is a banana. This is a little banana. I figured this banana, I searched it up online. A small banana is about 20 grams of carb. So that's a little bit unripe, but that doesn't matter. So in total, we've got about 100 grams of protein, about 60, maybe 65 grams of fat, and 20 or 30 grams of carb. All right, so now all we have to do is stir it up and drink it. I will put the blender on for, it's about a minute, I'm going to say, and then we'll be back. Okay, so there it is. It's blended. I'm going to pour myself a cup. Now generally I will drink all of this in, it won't take me very long, 10 or 15 minutes. And I have not, it's currently about 12:40 on Friday afternoon. I haven't had anything to eat or drink since about 8:30 last night. So that's 16 hours of a dry fast. That's right? Yep, 16 hours of a dry fast. Now, I love having this after a dry fast because I just feel that my body, I'm thirsty, and my body wants to absorb it as quickly as possible. So, I mean, I have no way of knowing if this is true or not, but I think the protein and the boron and everything is getting absorbed into my bloodstream at super high speed and doing me a world of good. So cheers. Delicious. Give it a try. 100 grams of protein. I won't eat again until probably 6 tonight, and that'll be my last, an hour and a half meal, and then that'll be it till tomorrow. So thanks again for watching. If you thought this was interesting, hit the subscribe button, and the like would be really helpful. All right, guys, this is Chris from Smithy Fitness. See you next time.